Hello everyone, this is Dan Gramza and welcome to Gramza Market Studies for Wednesday, March 9th. Well, did we get some follow through in the NASDAQ market? We did not, with news coming out of China that dampened some of the enthusiasm we've seen for the market, but I think this benchmark candle, as we talked about in the advanced video, is still in control. My bias for this market is to move back to the upside after we digest some of this Asian information. So another down day for Wednesday, but leaving shadows on the bottom. If we take a look at what's going on these currencies, the euro may have gotten high enough to find sellers. I'm looking for a down day in that market. And when it comes to the Canadian dollar, we did trade below its bearish level. And the difference, the dollar value between the bullish level and the bearish level in that market is $1,650 per contract. And again, it's just to give you a feel for that magnitude of change. But let's take a look at these interest rates. And the 10-year notes, with the stock market backing off, traded above its bullish level, and the dollar value between the bearish and bullish level in that market is $1,125. Over here in our friend the bonds, that difference is $1,062.50. And I'm looking for a sideways move in today's action for those markets. And in gold, gold's just not really sure what to do. We're finding sellers at these levels. It implies a market that wants to come off. I think the bias is still for a move to the upside, but I'm looking for a down day today in that market, but not a dramatic day. In silver, we did trade below its bearish level. And the difference between the bullish and bearish level in that market is $2,450 per contract. Over here in copper, that dollar value difference between the bullish and bearish level is $2,750 a contract. I look for a quiet day today in that market. And in crude oil, it's what I call an equal and opposite pattern. It's bearish. I would look for a dramatic move down normally. Here I do expect lower prices, but I also expect a shadow on the bottom. There are some dynamics where the people are trying to support a market that I still feel very leery about at these levels. Now let's take a look at these grains. Soybeans traded below its bearish level. The difference between the bullish and bearish level there, $650 a contract. I look for a sideways to slightly higher move in that market. And also in wheat, we traded below its bearish level, and that difference between the bullish and bearish level there is $200 a contract. And again, I'm looking for follow through to the upside in that market. Well, that concludes today's market studies. Thank you for being with me, and I'm looking forward to being with you again tomorrow. In the meantime, take care.